United Nations Committee has stated that at least 21,000 children in Gaza have been left disabled since the Israel-Hamas war began in October 2023. The UN Committee on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities reported that more than 40,000 children have suffered war-related injuries, with over half left permanently impaired. It also warned that evacuation orders were often inaccessible for people with hearing or visual impairments, forcing some to crawl through sand or rubble without aid. Additionally, the committee has raised alarm over severe shortages of food, water and mobility devices, many of which are restricted as so-called dual-use items. Overall, according to the same report, more than 157,000 people have been injured since the war began, with a quarter at risk of lifelong disabilities. The UN is now urging urgent humanitarian support and protection measures for the disabled population in Gaza. Mr. Ahmed Fatou with us on the broadcast. Mr. Fatou, unfortunate news coming in on a daily basis from Gaza. Why do you think the attention of the world has shifted from the Israel-Hamas war?
Sorry, why the word shifted from? I couldn't hear last bit.
Yes, why has the world's attention shifted from the Israel-Hamas war? Why is it that several countries are not now coming together to put an end to the war?
From the atrocities that we are seeing on a daily basis, as you just reported, this is a crime of unprecedented crime in the modern history, in the 21st century. It is dragging us to a very dark time when human life worth nothing. If a government would accept a genocide of other people, whatever the race or religion of that people, that means that the government will accept the killing of human beings anywhere, even their own people. This is a crime of a test of our moral and just behavior. If we human beings of 2025, with this advancement in knowledge and this advancement in law and human rights, are going to accept these acts, then that is the death certificate for our modern civilization. We have to be very clear. The world, this is a moral obligation. This is not a gift. This is not a favor they are doing for the Palestinian people. This is a test to our morality, to our humanity, to our legal world. The world is shifted because he's seeing the truth. Israel is not after Hamas. It's not after the hostages. It has nothing to do with that. We have to be extremely ignorant if we have to accept the fact what Netanyahu is saying. It's not. He's saying lies. The fact on the ground is Israel is erasing the Palestinian people. As you just reported, 2 million human beings in Gaza are strangled to death, are starved to death, 1 million today are issued to evacuate. 1 million human beings to evacuate under bombs and fire, without any facility or any service, without any even nutrition, to move or to walk. Children under fear. Children die from death. Skin and bones children on TV. We are seeing it as we speak. When that will stop? Where is the word conscience? Without our conscience, humanity will fail. The world is shifting because Netanyahu refused all possible or peaceful prospects, or possible solutions. He wants a greater Israel, and they are saying it. Today, Smotrich said it in a conference in front of journalists. So what we need more evidence of that. The ICC, the ICJ must take action. United States must stop its hindering for the criminal court or for the world justice from going after Israeli crimes. The UN Security Council must take decision immediately to save the people of Palestine, because if they fail to save people of Palestine, then we have submitted to a new world order where human rights and humanity has no value under the power of governments and politicians and corrupted politicians.
Absolutely. Mr. Fatou, thank you so much for joining us on NewsX World with that perspective. In other news, in Sudan, devastating mudslides have claimed more than 1,000 lives in the Mara Mountains. The disaster, triggered by days of heavy flooding, has left entire communities buried and thousands displaced. Rescue efforts are ongoing, but access to the affected areas remains extremely difficult. Moreover, the situation is being made worse by outbreaks of waterborne diseases like cholera, already threatening hundreds of thousands of vulnerable people. Humanitarian groups say survivors are in urgent need of food, clean water and shelter. Meanwhile, Pope Leo XIV, during his general audience, offered prayers for the victims and urged the international community to respond with solidarity and swift aid. Listen in.
Più che mai vicino alla popolazione sudanese, in particolare alle famiglie, ai bambini e agli sfollati. Prego per tutte le vittime. Rivolgo un appello accorato ai responsabili e alla comunità internazionale affinché siano garantiti corridoi umanitari e si attui una risposta coordinata per fermare questa catastrofe umanitaria.
Sudan, already torn apart by a 2-year civil war, now faces the added burden of natural disaster, famine and disease. This deepens its humanitarian crisis. And that's all that we have time for. Continue to watch NewsX World for more news and updates on the other side.